Howdy y'all. It's BoozeBoy Bradley. I'm going to proceed with my archives. Fadly. So where did I leave off? Oh yes. That Facebook broad was heading my way, and time was of the essence. My fight or flight response took over, and my body started running off of pure adrenaline. I bent over to activate the nitrous oxide system on my Pro Model Heelys, and I was out of there faster than a Jew. Biking through Berlin. Before you know it, I arrive at my lair. After all of that stress, I'm definitely feeling like rolling a fatty. I take a good half ounce of that Crystal Cave Afghan Diesel Piff and a Game Dutch. Peach flavor, obviously. After it's rolled up nice and tight, I grab my big lighter and a bottle of Patron, and kick back while listening to some Jim Jones. That's right. I fly high. As I begin to doze off, I hear the doorbell. Whoever would try to interrupt my nap right now is a fucking idiot. I get out of my Tempur-Pedic mattress and head over to the window to see who the mysterious asshole is. I look to the right and see the Facebook bimbo obnoxiously pressing the doorbell. Needless to say, this is one persistent bitch. Then again, I'm one hell of a stud. Who else can use a broad for a Taco Bell and blast a load on her $60 blouse? This guy, that's who. I look over at Periwinkle, and he looks back at me. He's looking at me with the eye of the tiger, and I'm looking back with a look only a mother could love. I know we're about to do something serious. As I reach for the doorknob, I can see Periwinkle licking his chops. He's ready for part 2 of his facial debauchery. As soon as I open the door, he runs out, letting out a growl so terrifying, the broad froze, as if Medusa looked her straight in the face. I begin to hear screaming. Death-rattling, ear-shattering screaming. Suddenly it stops. It was so quiet you can hear a pin drop. I decide to step outside. Facial debauchery doesn't do Periwinkle justice. It looked like somebody put this bitch's head into a paper shredder. All I'm thinking is this is one hell of a mess, and lack of opposable thumbs restricts Periwinkle from holding him up, or a shovel. So it looks like I have to take it from here. I look around to find a way to put the corpse of the broad in, when I suddenly spot Dead Woman. My blow-up doll. I named her that because there is nothing better than crack opening a cold one. Sacrificing Dead Woman was the last thing I wanted to do, but it had to be done. I'm a tad tipsy at the moment, so my ideas may seem a little ridiculous. I cut the doll in half and laid the broad on top of the bottom half. I then stitched the top half to the bottom over the body so it looked like any normal blow-up doll. While erecting the body over my shoulder, I had to find a good place to expose of this body, and a nearby bridge clicked in my head. This bridge comes through in the clutch because it is on the way to my college. I bust it right out of my gated community and start cruising. I'm cruising at a good 10 miles per hour, but my jacket, being riddled with icicles, is giving the impression that I'm going at least 5 miles per hour. Suddenly I spot the shortcut alley I took last time to class. Fuck it. It is imperative that I do this quickly, so I gotta take it. Booking it through the alley, I catch that same winkster who was fucking with me yesterday, ready to grab my attention. I hear him scream out, "Ayo, bitches who?" The way he constructed that sentence, I knew he was either fucked up, or fresh off the boat from the Orient. Yesterday he was talking like a gangsta-ass cat, so I figured he was off of his noodle. He says, "Ayo, how much for an hour?" I reply, "She's all yours, I'm bored with her by now. By the way, how's this wifer?" He replies, "It's good, man. I can eat off the kitchen floor. That's why I sold my kitchen table for crack." Perfect. The deed is done.